My name is Sammy Song. I'm an MC with神韻, and I've been with the company since 2009. I grew up in China. I left China and moved to the UK when I was 15. So my mom, she was a Chinese medical doctor. She's a Chinese acupuncturist. She first go to UK and then she brought me there to study. I studied media, culture, and society. I wanted to be a journalist because I grew up in China. And in 1999, something major happened. It had a really big impact on me. I was practicing Falun Dafa. I started practicing in 1997. And 2 years later, in 1999, the Chinese Communist Party started a massive crackdown. That day, July 20th, 1999, I remember clearly, the news program just started broadcasting the propaganda. I was really shocked. And since then, every day, everywhere you go, it's just not truthful stuff. And that's just the state media. And it controls all the newspapers, the radio, TV. So when I moved to the UK, I was like, what should I study? Okay, I want to be a reporter, be a journalist, and I want to do the best I can to really tell the truth of, many things that are not true for the Chinese people, but they had no means in China to know what's really going on outside of China. With神韻, we get to travel around the world every year. We perform over 100 shows to different ethnic groups in different countries. On stage, what we're showing is the beauty of traditional Chinese culture, and it's also telling the truth of many things that are not heard, you cannot tell or speak in China. So when that opportunity came, without hesitation, I knew in my heart I wanted to be with神韻. I felt that's where I meant to be. I have so much to tell her. The most important thing I wanted to share with her, be grateful every day and every moment. I think when we're young, we tend to sometimes, dream high and then are not so grounded, our hearts. I was like that. I made all these, I think, mistakes that I really, want to hear good things, praise. I prefer comfort. I don't want hardships, don't want conflicts. But over the years, I think I went through also a lot of challenges, a lot of opportunities for me. So actually, I should be thankful for everything, the good things and the setbacks. Because only through the setbacks, you can become a better person and you can know where you can improve. So be grateful every day for all the good and the bad things happen in your life. One piece always stay with me. It's about a general. He went to war, and then his wife waited for him for 18 years. When my MC partner introduced the story a little bit, he's like, okay, the husband, the general went to war, and then his wife waited for him. He did a little pause, and then he said, 18 years. People in the audience, they were like, wow. And then we came back for the next piece, right? As we came on stage, I still could feel people were moved by the piece. It just has such a positive impact on people. I would say to be away from my young daughter and my family every tour. It has been not easy, to be honest. But luckily, I have a very caring family. My husband and my mom, they take care of my daughter very well. And my daughter is also very understanding. She would tell me that, Mom, just don't worry about me. I'm growing up. You focus on what you need to do. So hearing that from her really, means a lot to me. So we come back from tour usually around Mother's Day in May. And she would prepare a gift for me every year. And then she's like, Mom, I know you like roses, so I'm asking Dad to plant roses for you. So next year when you come back, there will be roses in the garden. Even though I grew up in China, right, until I was 15, I didn't have the chance to really from textbooks or from the, art programs, TV. You don't get to see true traditional Chinese culture anymore. And, Shen is doing this with the mission to revive traditional culture through dance and music. I think Chinese people would be so proud when they see Shen, and they would be like, wow, that's our culture. And they will be so proud of it. I cannot wait. I think this is something all the Shen performers, we are working hard. We want to bring the beauty to the world, including where, the traditional Chinese culture's origin country, China. So that is something we look forward to. I think first of all, it's the beauty of Shen, but more than that is the message it's conveying to the audience. Actually, before I saw Shen for the first time, I was really not interested in dance at all, because I grew up in China after the Cultural Revolution, and then I moved to the UK. I didn't really have much chance to really get to know the traditional Chinese culture, and I wasn't really interested, so let alone anything like classical Chinese dance. When the first time I saw Shen, I remember I was totally blown away. I was like, what? Dance can be so beautiful. It can move people just through no language, but just dance and music. People can be moved to tears, and I cried. And I think it's not just the techniques or the visuals. I can feel the energy and the heart of the performers on stage. And I think this is something, the impact it has on people, it's so big. It's so powerful what Shen is doing. So I think I want to be part of it. We are reviving the traditional culture and bring these values to stage to the people. For such a big mission requires a lot of dedication, focus. I think there are many people like me who stay with Shen for a very, very long time. I think for us, we don't call it sacrifices because it's really grateful that we can be part of this. If one day looking back, like my daughter, when she grows up, I want her to be proud of what her mom is doing, because when we're here, sometimes we don't see every day, just day by day. But sometimes if we jump out of our little small world and look back, all the years Shen has been, through the beginning, its inception, we've went through so much. I think the journey has been very incredible.